are some good ways to start an introduction?
A question?
Question?
Introducing yourself?
That's how you do an introduction. You say like, hi, my name is Mr. Do, but then how do you do that for a paper? Like we said that is the introduction, but what else do you do? Some good ideas. Quote. Question, quote, and we have one more. It's hard not saying names.
Just point.
What's like something that's eye-catching, it's going to be popping? Remember we were saying yesterday something that's clickbait. What are those typically?
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true, or so I mean it's got to be true for a paper, right? So it would be something that's just a crazy statistic, a crazy fact. So just like a bold fact or not a well-known fact.
Okay.
So then for the body,
Put those away.
for the body of the paper, what is that going to be?
Like when you start to actually tell a story?
Yep, so you have your introduction, which is, hey, this is what this paper is going to be about, this is what's going to be in this paper. Your body is the paper. So this is what's going to vary on how long it is. So like we said 2 days ago when we talked about introduction is just one paragraph. And then after that, your conclusion at the end is just one paragraph. Your body is going to vary on how much you need to talk, how much you need to say.
I was just labeled BP1, BP2.
Yep, so body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2. So you just keep doing it that way. I mean, I'm not going to make you guys do that when we go to write a paper. But, I mean, a body is typically anywhere from 3 to at least 5 paragraphs. So, I mean, if you want to have it on the short end of 3 when we do this, that's fine with me. But it's typically 3 to 5 at least. And then, so if you're in college or you're in high school and they tell you you got a 10-page paper, obviously 3 to 5 paragraphs isn't going to get you 10 pages. So, I mean, it's just how much do you need, how much information do you have, that's how you break it up. And then we already talked about breaking paragraphs up and transitioning to the next paragraph. So you'll have one idea for each paragraph and then you'll go to the next one. So our topic was ocean that we're going to be talking about, remember? So if you have ocean, maybe your first paragraph, what would you start with?
How deep the ocean is?
So depth and some facts about it. Depth, facts. What could be another paragraph? Let's try to think of 3 ideas.
What lives in it?
Yeah, so different marine life that lives in it.
Like events that happen in the ocean.
Important events that happen in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like a tiny
Malaysian
ocean.
Airlines,
What was that?
Malaysian Airlines, whatever.
I mean, you could. I don't think. So, I mean, most of that, though, when you research it, it's not going to apply to ocean information, though. It's going to be more about the story of that event. So, what's another idea we could have? So, we got marine life, we got, like, the depth.
Sunken ships.
So, that's kind of like the events he said. Is there just one ocean in the world?
No, they're all connected. All the oceans.
They're all connected, but how many? There's more than one ocean, right? So you could say the names of the oceans, and then maybe say how they're split up, or what the differences are between them. Like this one's warmer, this one's colder. So you could say differences of oceans. So let's just pretend that this is our paper here. So we've got our introduction already, talking about the ocean. We have a bold statement with a quote. We come down here and we give you the depths and the facts about the oceans. We talk about what lives in it, and then we talk about differences between Indian Ocean, Atlantic, and Pacific. So now we get down here to our conclusion. How am I going to wrap this up?
Like, kind of summarize the
Summarize. Yep, so that's a good word to use here. So you're summarizing it. What could you relate this to that we do in class all the time? What was that? So when you guys find a good article online and you're reading through it, do you just copy and paste the whole thing in, or what does that tell you to do?
Put in your own words. Yeah.
Yeah, so put it in your own words. So you're almost doing the same thing here. Look over your paper, read through it. Obviously it's already in your own words because you wrote this paper. But what you're gonna do is re-look over it and then summarize it, shorten it down. So in here you maybe say, you'd touch back on each of the topics that you did. So you'd touch back a little bit, maybe one sentence about each of these, just to summarize it quick and then conclude your paper and end it that way. So again, we said a paragraph is 3 to 5 sentences typically. Well, if we have 3 sections or up to 5, if you do 1 sentence about each paragraph, that's going to make it to where you have a full paragraph for your conclusion. It's going to be a good wrap up because you'll touch back on every single topic that you have. Does anybody have any questions on it?
No.